Hey, how you doing, Harry White? Just kind of finishing up a project here that I started a few days back. Start on some new ones probably too. Nothing really scheduled here. Howdy. Look at everybody stopping in tonight. So I started making this kind of Gandalf themed pipe a few days ago, and today hopefully we'll get it finished off for the exterior part. We're gonna coat it in some beeswax from what I read. Beeswax or carnauba wax like you would put on your car, but I couldn't find 100% carnauba wax. Hello, Karima? Karima? Not really a pipe maker in general, so we'll see how this turns out. Then a little bit later on, I think I might start making a cutting board out of this piece of zebra wood. It's got some nice end grain to it, and I think it's going to look great. We'll make an end grain board. Still haven't figured out what I'm going to combine it with. Might just leave it by itself or combine it with another piece of wood or another species. I don't have a planer, so I'm not exactly sure. Well, actually, the plane thickness shouldn't matter. Well, we'll see what happens. That's just a thought of something to make. Hope everybody had a great day today. Yeah. Is that the correct term for? Is that the correct term for the pipe? I know I heard something like that. I've seen some really cool ones when I was looking at the way people were making this one, and this is one solid piece of wood. This isn't joined together at all. I made it from a block of cherry, like this. So, picture this block of wood turned into that. Definitely some trial and error going on here, but live and learn. Oh, that's the pipe. Yes, that's the name. Oh, dude, the Instapot was the greatest thing ever. I literally steamed this in 10 minutes, and I probably could have steamed it a little bit longer, I'd say if a person put in there for 15 or 20 at just I don't know what temperature I had it at. It was medium or high. Maybe it was a custom temperature. All I know is that it worked awesome. So I suggest that to anybody if you're looking to steam wood and it's small and you don't have a steamer. The Instapot or pressure cooker has worked well for this endeavor at least. Oh, because argon you okay. My whole Lord of the Rings knowledge is not up to par, I guess. I don't even know if I've watched all of the Lord of the Rings. And I remember as a kid watching The Hobbit in school, or some sort of cartoon of The Hobbit, after we read the book. And the book was just obscenely long that I don't know. I guarantee you not. I bet 5% of the people in my class read the actual book. But then we got to watch this movie, and it was like a cartoon movie or something like that, and yeah. And then all of a sudden they come out with, you know, all the Lord of the Rings and the Hobbit stuff, and it was like, oh yeah, I remember that, being forced to do this. Yeah, this is the drill bit that I used, this meaty thing, and I can't even spin it in the bowl right now, this pipe, because of the moisture that it absorbed. Plus, it's super humid here right now too in Minnesota. Oh, yeah. There is some crazy stuff in those shows or movies. Got a little bit of, this might be overkill, 2000 grit sandpaper here. This probably ain't even doing me any good here. It's probably just plugging up right away. Argon. Yeah, my whole knowledge on all this is of the Lord of the Rings is not what I thought compared to others. What state's everybody tuning in from? Or parts of the world, I guess, too. Oh, right on. Kind of wanted to flatten this tip out a little bit so it wasn't so bulky. My biggest fear is that I'll sand through the piece. As you can see, that I don't think I want to go any smaller on it, so we're going to see how this beeswax compound looks on there. I'll probably end up it's probably going to draw out a whole bunch of lines in the finish. And then I'll be just disgusted with myself, but I got to seal it with something. And I couldn't find the 100% carnauba wax. The only thing I could ever see is some sort of car wax. This is actually the beeswax for like drawer slides. So here we go. Oh, that's smart. I know with I stopped buying the cutting board mineral oil because it seemed like I was just paying more money for a name brand, basically. I just went to straight up generic old mineral oil. It's like half the price of what I was paying for the other stuff. Yeah, I believe it. finally figured out how to be able to wear my headphones while I'm doing this. I can load tracks onto my watch if I do it properly. Truly hope this isn't a hole going through there. There's a little mark in the front of this that, well, my hands are definitely dirty. I can see it in the finish. What's up, Clint? Huh?
Did you pause it?
No, it's just live stream. You barely got on there anyway.
You better.
Oh.
What'd you think? No?
I don't
You
think
wanna attack it?
I don't know. I don't know.
I could, I just thought, but.
Yeah,
Maybe Steve could do something,
if I knew more about that stuff, it'd be a different story.
you know, talk about that stuff, I don't care about it. I just thought, well, if you want to do a veneer, know what a veneer?
Yeah.
And like, thinner than that, you know, the long way instead of the short way,
Yep.
you know, or like a chevron, just a long way with different colored stuff. So I remember you had purple, black, and red, and I'm like, yeah, it looked like a long, you know, this way.
Yep.
Cutting board. I'm like, but you're busy anyway. You probably have orders,
I
right?
got one right now. I gotta make that too.
Right. But I thought I would ask you.
All right, Cliff.
So I'm gonna do it, and you'll see me out here with my cable.
Okay. Yeah. Sorry, I got drawn away. Yeah. He definitely was worried about that. I'm like, no worries, dude. You're not, your name ain't out there. So the wax is taking on here pretty good, except it's taking any dirt on my hands on there as well. So I don't know if how this is gonna work. Might be dealing with its own little stains or character because of what's on my hands. So it's kind of hard to see. Yeah, it's really grabbing any dirt. I don't know if you can see any of that. Yeah, it's kind of hard. Maybe it'll give it a little character. Yeah, I probably, I definitely should have wore some sort of gloves. Oh, okay. Oh, yeah, that makes sense. I kind of figured it would. And I put quite a bit of it on here, so working it all around and is it's more like I'm working the dirt out of everything. So what's everybody else working on? Anything special? Oh yeah, dude, it looked so good. Your video that I seen the other day. Oh, I envy you. Okay. Yeah, the trim work is just so tedious too. But once it's done, super satisfying. I mean, hell, the roof's on it right now, man. So you're past the you're past the hard part. So I wonder with this wax if it needs time to absorb or if it's just going to sit there on the surface the whole time. It's definitely taking every bit of dirt out of my hands. Hey, Dan. We are waxing this pipe with beeswax. And one good thing I've noticed is that any little bit of dirt I got in my hands is starting to come off onto it. So it's adding a little character to the piece. And then I think I'm gonna oh yeah, it's moldings ain't cheap. I make that for a living, and I really don't know the exact prices that the people sell it for, but it's not cheap. Wood ain't cheap at all. Once you get away from your general species of wood, Get ready to fork over a lot of money. Here's the step I should have took from the get. Oh yeah, now it's really taking some color. It's a little harder to see in that. Just progressively working out the dirt that I put on here. Oh, good call. Good call. I'm going to see what I got here. I don't know if I dare grab microfiber because I think it might get caught up in there. Yeah, that definitely warmed the wax up. That cherry richness is starting to come through now. Hardest part seems to be is trying to get it into this seam here. Right in here. It's not, I mean, it's only one piece of wood, so there isn't really a joining seam, but just getting in the cracks of everything right there. Well, that wax really does warm up. Oh, yeah, I suppose. The terry cloth. I thought I had something in the shop here, but I don't. I think I used the last of my stuff for staining rags. Looks like I need to start cutting up old t-shirts again. time to go through old clothes anyway. It's that time of year. Out with the old, in with the older. Or out with the old, in with the not as old. Yeah. It really got a little shine to it. Oh yeah, that's a great idea. You're getting the huge shirts for Well, I think I'm going to move on from this for now. I'm going to set this aside and get started on this cutting board that I think I'm going to make. Put this beeswax in a little glove. Oh yeah, that little knot right there. I'm surprised you could see that, but it definitely. I was really afraid of that, to be honest with you. That little knot right there. The first time I drilled that hole, it definitely missed by a long ways. So the second hole I drilled, I kind of took it a little bit easier on it and was able to get through it right on the spot. But I seen that knot there, and I was a little afraid of that. So, come over here by the table saw. Sorry, my shop is really messy right now. Because it seems like once I get going on something, I just keep going. So I'm going to rip this down to about 1.5 inches. It's going to be an end grain board. It's a gift for somebody. I kind of owe them the board, and I had made one before for them, and then I actually sold it. sorry to say. But we don't have any power. Like I lost something on my miter here. This is the Incra 1000 miter, which I absolutely love. This is gonna. Yeah, that is all that goodness of the zebra wood. And I know zebra wood is probably not the best food safe wood. It's technically not considered food safe. Not by any means. There we go. How does that design turn out there? Get some Clancy Steve's connection. What